So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33.
Stafford. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. A little too much air under that one. That could have easily been 6 points.
Yeah, the kind of speed he has is almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow him. But he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Rams. Devontae Adams. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will shrink to 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the locker. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. DeAndre Hopkins, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Back to throw, Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, as time expires in the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead on the final play of the half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
The Ravens will line up for the
final play of the half here is Jackson. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it.
Rams 15.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He's taken down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
20.
Throwing is Stafford. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
At the 18-yard line.
32. Set. Blue 60.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They run. It's Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Williams going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 5-yard line.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Nakua, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Ravens 36, Rams 21.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. The option right is Jackson. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Jackson now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, 26 yards. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Ravens 44, Rams 21.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready.
Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
32. 280.
Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Stafford. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Alert!
Stafford now to throw.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
To the air again, Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready! Yellow lady!
Play action, Stafford. This is caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Lady!
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Ravens first down.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
This will go to Henry out wide. He'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Quick, ready?
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Ravens 50, Rams 27. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. A quick throw, but incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
22! Yellow 20! 20 hot!
From the gun, here's Stafford. And it's caught.
And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, L.A.
Colby Parkinson
From a yard out.
and the Rams get a bit closer.
The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2. There's Stafford. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted.
Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as it.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Things I need, yeah. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. Woo! When I feel heavy metal.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A huge play right off the bat. 32 yards.
Check, man. Let's go now.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Merritt. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Daniels with a give to Merritt. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Right back to Merritt. And he's in! Ja'Cory Merritt. Touchdown, Washington. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
On the return, this is Blake Corum. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
To the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Commanders with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Stafford. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Rams.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, strike.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left.
Go.
A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Daniels now on first down. Into space. Still going. And he will score. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Corum. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Blue 60. Hey, red.
They are going for it. Stafford. That's taken in. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Blue 60. 32. 59.
Stafford to throw again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He goes set. Red 80.
To the air again. Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st down.
Omaha, ready, blue.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Libra. 250. Omaha, ready, blue. Pretty hot.
Now it's Stafford. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
2nd down, it's Stafford. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And he's in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, L.A.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Ready. 60 boxes. 18 cup.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
19 Tiger. 9.
Throwing now, Daniels. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That finds Nakua along the sideline. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
180.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Alert.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. 280.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The tight end Fant in motion.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Taken down.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now Daniels. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. On first down, Stafford throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. 17 yards that time for number 17.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, blue 60.
On first down, it's Stafford. This one intercepted. And now he loses the football. And they are going to get this one back. Wouldn't that be something? Double turnovers, but instead, they'll keep possession after the interception. On first and 10, Stafford. Open man downfield is Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
Ready, 10. 180. Big 20. 21.
First down, Stafford. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
It's Stafford, throwing from the pistol. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Stafford working from the pistol. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Rams, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. To the goal line and in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown Rams. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Gravity line.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Number 86, Zach Ertz. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Up the middle, Krowski Merritt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Washington first
To
down.
throw is Daniels. A short one there, he's got Ertz. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
Washington.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on
Daniels now going to look to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. And it's an incompletion. Van Sinnott was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Here's Daniels. That one secured by the tight end Bates. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. John Bates. Touchdown, Commanders. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here comes Corum. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Stafford now on 1st down. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
22-yard line.
Go 20. Hurry.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
That's another Rams 1st down.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 280. Drill right. 22.
They'll drop to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Stafford. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams will go up by 7.
Makes the score Rams 35. Commanders 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Samuel, gonna see what he can do. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Takes over
Here's first down.
Ready.
Rodriguez. Finding room at the 35. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Okay,
They still have all 3 timeouts. Here we go with first and 10.
Commanders first down.
70, Timberwolves.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
This is first and 10.
65, 65. Let's go now. Ready, ready?
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Ready, set. Ready. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
Ready.
Third and a yard, it's Daniels. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. They're going to try to run it in, and he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
Almost ready. Yellow lady.
A first down throw for Stafford. Pass is caught left side. That's Parkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
50.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now the try here for the point after.
Extra point.
It's up and good. And the Rams are going to open up the lead to 8.
Rams 42. Commanders 34.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Here's first and 10.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. are likely down to a final snap. Here's second down.
Let's go. Go.
They'll throw with Daniels. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game.